All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakak, Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the whole collective Israel. And as you can see, the title of this article, Human Society Under Urgent Threat from Loss of Earth's Natural Life. All right, and this is another prime example why this devil has to be put out of power. All right, this self-proclaimed white man, all right, which he is Esau, all right, the people of the curse. And again, this is a prime example why he has to be put out of power is because the Most High made earth to be inhabited. All right, he didn't make the earth in vain. That's Isaiah 45 and 18 verse. Yeah, the Most High himself formed the earth and made it. He hath established it. He created it not in vain. He formed it to be inhabited. Okay, just think of the creation story. It's how much time and effort was put into this earth. All right, how everything it is, it is perfect. It's perfect exactly how the way it is. All right, it was a perfect work. And then here comes this devil. All right, in the short amount of the time of rulership, look what he has done to it. He has completely, at a point where this earth is going to be decimated, because he takes all the natural things of he disrupts a natural cycle of things in this earth, because he doesn't belong. He's not part of this system. He's against the system. All right, and that's why the earth is sick, just as well as the inhabitants of the earth are sick. Okay, because this devil, he just sees everything as gain. He takes stuff that is freely given and makes you pay for it. All right, he makes you pay for water, makes you pay for life. All right, he sees everything as an investment opportunity. All he cares about is gain. All right, he enlarges his desire as hell. Everywhere he goes, he leaves what? Deserts and destruction. Where it was passing, you can see in this picture right here, is life and plush life and green, animals and all, natural beautiful things that he sees, and he takes and chops it down and runs everybody out of the land. Okay, by violence, he takes away these things. All right, this is violent. All right, you taking these big bulldozers and running over trees, cutting down trees, and whatever else is in your way. Okay, running over animals. Everything. This man does is against nature, against natural. All right, natural things. The natural order of things. He disrupts, because again, he doesn't belong. All right, so. That's why he has to be put out of power. Okay. So this is I'm gonna start here in Romans chapter 8, and then start at verse 22. For we know that the whole creation groaneth in travail and pain together until now. All right, the earth, all right, is really the whole creation. All right, so that includes us also. All right, this is verse 23. And not only they, but ourselves also, exactly, which have the first fruits of the Spirit, even we ourselves grown within ourselves, waiting for the adoption, to wit, the redemption of our body. All right, waiting for the righteous to be in authority. All right, because right now the wicked is in authority. Okay, and that's why, when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. All right, this doesn't look like a happy picture. Okay. But to Esau, this looks like a job well done. He'll talk about, the cuts and the lines, and, because he's a devil. Okay. And this is the reason why he has to be put out of power. All right. And that's why he's going to violently get put out of power, because look at the violence and trouble he causes here on earth. He spares none. He has no mercy. All he lives is for himself. All right, and he has you people following after this man. All right, accelerating the demise of this earth. All right, celebrating the Most High's beautiful creation. All right, and saying that we all growing ourselves together. Because we're all connected. All right, and to prove that, okay, this is if I get it real fast, this is Ecclesiastes chapter 3 and verse 19. For that which befalleth the sons of men befalleth beasts. Even one thing befalleth them. As the one dieth, so dieth the other. Exactly. All right, because we're all connected. All right, the earth's dying. All right, animals are becoming extinct one by one. All right, and guess who's next? All right, because we are beasts also. Okay, and then that verse above, verse 18, it says, we are beasts also. Okay, they themselves are beasts. All right, we are beasts. All right, we are creations. Okay, yes, man has dominion over all the animals. Okay, but we ourselves are animals also. Okay, because we breathe the same air. Okay, we drink the same water. Right, we sleep, and we all share the same planet. Okay, it's a system. That's why it's called an ecosystem. Okay, but this devil, he disrupts all the natural order of things. Okay, again, because he doesn't belong. All right, and even Gadai, all right, Chief Seattle, he said that. He said all things are connected. Whatever befalls the earth befalls the children of the earth. All right, to show you that he was in the spirit. Okay, obviously we were going off how we worship other gods. All right, but that's a reference to the Bible. All right, because it's common sense. All right, but to this devil, he doesn't have common sense. Okay, you see what you're doing, and you just keep going. Okay. But continuing the rest of this precept, they have all one breath. Exactly. All right, we all breathe the same air, like I just said. All right, so that a man have no preeminence above a beast, for all is vanity. All right, so saying again, we all share the same earth. Okay, yes, well, man has dominion over the animals. Okay, but we share the same planet. Okay, we breathe the same air, and because we ourselves are beasts also. Okay, we're just king of the beast. All right, that's it. But if the earth is destroyed, that means we're destroyed also. Okay. So, and also, I guess to keep adding on to that, all right, which I have here, go to Hosea chapter 4. All right, the point is verse 3, but I'm gonna start at verse 1. All right, hear the word of the Lord Yahweh, ye children of Israel, for the Lord Yahweh hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of the Most High in the land. Okay. This is because this man is in rulership. Job 9:24. He goes against everything the Most High says. All right, and it's common sense. All right, because this is borrowed. All right, everything belongs to Yahweh Shem Yoshai. All right, the earth, everything is his. And you get put in a position of power. All right, you're given responsibility to take care of these things. All right, but this man, again, he don't do that, because he can't do that. All right, because he is the curse of the earth. All right, he is the cancer. When it says, all right, man is the problem, no, Esau is the problem. The man in rulership, he's the one that's supposed to do something about it. Okay, you have the power to do so, but you in no wise are going to do that, and nor are you going to repent. Okay, you say how your excuse is, how are we going to have electricity, whatever, how people are going to have places to live, and this the excuses that the devil makes. Okay, and I didn't even start reading even any of this article, which I probably should have did in the first place. All right, but here it is. Human society is in jeopardy from the accelerating decline of Earth's natural life supporting systems. Okay, which the Most High made. All right, and they're all intertwined. They're all connected. Okay, and if one system is failing, the whole system was going to fail. Okay, continuing, the Earth's leading scientists have warned as they announced the results of the most thorough planetary health check ever undertaken. From coral reefs flickering out beneath the oceans, all right, because these coral reefs are getting bleached. They're bleaching themselves, all right, because they're dying. Okay, continuing beneath the oceans to rainforests, desiccating. I don't know how to say that word. Desiccating into savannas. All right, so turning into deserts. Exactly what I just said at the beginning of the video. All right, this devil leaves. He leaves. All he leaves is deserts and destruction. Okay. Nature is being destroyed at a rate tens to hundreds of times higher than the average over the past 10 million years. All right, so I mean, here they are with these time scales. All right, really an anachronism. Okay, to prove Darwinism. Okay, in his theory. All right, but we don't. The Earth is not 10 million years old. Okay. But continuing, according to the UN Global Assessment Report. All right, continuing, the biomass of wild mammals have fallen by 82%. And the sad part is, you go on Netflix. I like watching animal documentaries. Just observing the animals and watching them, what they do, and how wise they are, how cunning they are, how ingenious they are. They're beautiful creatures, right? But always at the end of towards the video, they'll have saying donate to this, or some depressing fact. All right, just like this. All right, saying however many a large percentage of these animals have become extinct. All right, most of them live in reservations. Okay, a fraction to the natural habitat with the Most High has inherited them. Okay, it's depressing. Okay, because everything is connected. The whole earth is in travail. All of creation is in travail because of this man who is in power. All right, which is he's getting ready to be put out. All right, because the earth is against him. All right, and that's that's Job 20, if I'm not mistaken. All right, but continuing, natural ecosystems have lost about half their area, and 1 million species are at risk of extinction. All right, including ourselves. Okay, because these animals don't have the power to do the magnitude of destruction that this devil has done. Okay, not volcanoes, not earthquakes. Nothing natural has the power to destroy the earth like the so-called white man has been doing. Okay, but he'll find any type of excuse to blame himself. All right, he talks about how extravagant and beautiful his society is, but look at the world around him. He sucked it dry. Okay, just for a shiny building, and a new car. All right, and what good is it if you can't even inhabit the land no more because of your greed? What good is a car? What good is a house when the earth is on the brink of extinction? All right, and then now he wants to. He's been talking of trying to colonize Mars and leave this earth. Why? Because he enlarges his desire as hell, and he's never going to be satisfied. Okay. Because he treats this place like it's not his home, because it's not his home, because he doesn't belong. And that goes into Genesis, the 4th chapter. He is a vagabond. Okay, he doesn't belong on the earth. Okay, he acts accordingly. He is an alien. He is the alien. He don't belong on this earth. Okay, because if he did, he would treat it how it's supposed to be treated. All right, and again, that's common sense. Okay, but he don't have common sense. Okay, continuing, all largely as a result of human actions. Exactly. All right. But it's Esau's action. All right. Because he's the leader. And as do the leaders, so do the people. All right. Everybody falls after this man. All right. Because he says it's okay. Because he's in power. But not for long. All right. Continuing. Said the study compiled over 3 years by more than 350 scientists and diplomats. Okay. All this research. Okay. All this wisdom. And they can't figure out what the problem is. It is probably you damn scientists, okay? Because probably most of you are Edomites or whatever, Moabites or whatever other heathen nation. All right, but you don't want to say it. All right, you want to blame all man's fault. No. Who has the power to do all these things? Who has these big construction sites? Okay, who has the money and resources, all right, to destroy, perfectly good ecosystems? All right, because of greed. Because he wants to make a few bucks. Okay. Everywhere the so-called white man goes, he destroys. All right. And I mean, you don't need to keep reading this article, but this man has to go. Look at these statistics. It's terrifying. Again, this short amount of look at this. This short amount of rulership, this man has been power. Look what he has done. Look at all this. Critically endangered. Estimated threatened, endangered, vulnerable, near threatened, everything. Everything isn't. Look at dragonflies. Are you serious? This man has to go. All right, he has to go. You got, his inventions. All right, you got whales having whole tons of plastic in their fucking stomachs. They beach themselves. You got, you got apex predators in zoos. All right, in cages. All right, he has oppressed every living creature in the earth. Look at this, man. This man is terrible. You can protest and blow up your picket signs, all right, but this man has to go, okay? If you're an Edomite, all right, you will be put in slavery and you'll be destroyed, because look what your forefathers have done. All right, your other nations are going to have to pay also, all right? But at least you got a little bit more common sense than Esau, okay? But going back to Hosea, chapter 4, verse 2, by swearing and lying and killing and stealing and committing adultery, they break out and blood touches blood. All right, because the blood defileth the land. All right, it can only be cleansed by what? All right, by the blood that have shed it. All right, so all the blood of the animals, all right, everything, you're gonna have to pay for that. All right, and the earth is a witness against you. Guys, look at the fruits you have produced. You have destroyed the earth, single-handedly destroyed the earth, all right, to a point of near extinction. You so-called white men, women, and children, all right, because, you the ones in power. You the ones who are perpetuating and pushing this thing to the max, all right, sucking this place dry. You see the earth as a business opportunity, all right, but the earth is made to be inhabited. The Most High didn't make it in vain, all right. All the time and effort was put into making this earth, and just a short amount of time rulership you have been in power. Look what you have done. You don't think the Most High is mad about that? All right. Job 20:27, the heaven shall reveal his iniquity, and the earth shall rise up against him. Okay. Habakkuk 2:6, shall not these take up a parable against him? You don't think the birds and the fish and the whales, the tigers, the lions, you don't think they're communicating with the Heavenly Father, saying this man gotta go, this man gotta go? The elephants, rhinos, you name it. All creation, if it has a breath, all right, it communicates with the Most High. All right, because everything is in order except for who? Israel. All right, we were not in power. The righteous are not in authority. That's why. All right. And that's why it's soon going to be, everything's going to be put back in its proper order. All right. But continuing where I'm going to finish off at, and in Isaiah chapter 24. Isaiah chapter 24, and I'll start at verse 5. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinances, breaking the everlasting covenant. All right, Esau, he don't keep the land Sabbath. There's no rest for this devil. All right, he has these machines constantly pounding and drilling into the earth. Okay, never giving this place any time to recover. All right, continue with a perpetual stroke. Just keep beating and beating and beating. All right, every living thing in existence, even his own self, because the same. He's a beast also. He has to breathe the air. He has to drink water. All right, he's killing himself also. All right, he's gonna try to escape. All right, but he's not. All right, he has a boundary which he cannot pass. That's why he cannot leave the earth. Okay, that because of the Van Allen belt. He can't leave the earth, because what would happen if this man voyaged out into the universe? What would happen if the Most High, obviously is hypothetically speaking, had this man, being the children of the Most High? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, because if this man had any type of power that's promised unto you, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, all right, bit by bit, man, all creation of the Most High would be destroyed. And again, the Most High didn't make these things in vain. All right, that's why wisdom shall not enter into a malicious soul. All right, Esau is malicious. Okay, that's why he's an idiot. He is the basis of men. Okay, but all according to prophecy, this man is in power. All right, but he doesn't belong. All right. All right, but continuing. All right, and going back to he transgressed the laws and changed the ordinances. He can't keep the laws. Okay. Isaiah, Psalms 147, the last two verses. Okay, it's only been given on to Jacob. All right, to Israel. All right, that's why Esau, he cannot help his madness, because he is the devil the Bible speaks of. All right, this is going to say right here. This is verse 6. Therefore hath the curse devoured the earth. And who is that curse? Esau, Edom. Okay. Hey, and to prove that, all right, I'm going to Genesis real fast. All right, Genesis, the 4th chapter. Esau is the curse. He is the cancer. He does not belong. That's why the earth is rising up against him. Okay. That's why you have these great hurricanes, these great earthquakes. All right. And obviously they're not doing it on their own. All right. But the earth is a force. Okay. But what's, the life giver of that force is Yahweh Bashem Yoshai, just as every living creature. All right. But the earth is against this man, because look what it has done to him. Or him or her, whatever. It says her. Okay. But, look what this man has done to the earth. All right. To our home. Okay. This is Genesis chapter 4, and this is verse 11. And now art thou cursed from the earth, which hath opened her mouth to receive thy brother's blood from thy hand. When thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength. All right, because that's why, Esau, he can't, that's why he has to make GMOs and stuff like that. All right, because the earth's not giving forth his strength. All right, because the earth don't like Esau. Okay. All right. Continuing. A fugitive and a vagabond shalt thou be in the earth. All right. Exactly. He treats it as it's not his home, because it is not his home. All right. Fugitive and a vagabond. All right. He has no home. He is an orphan. Esau is an orphan. Okay. Don't nobody want to claim Esau. All right. And that's why he acts the way he acts. All right. He has temper tantrum. All right. Because he's unwanted. He does these things for attention. Okay, but he kills everything. Okay, and again, he doesn't belong on this earth. He doesn't belong in power seat. Okay, and again, according to prophecy, that's why he's in power seat. All right, because all things must be fulfilled. But to show you his rulership is temporary. And he has to go. Okay, he has to go. All right, because and even says we saw Esau. Well, it's not Cain. All right. Cain says, it shall come to pass that everyone that findeth me shall slay me. And that includes the earth. Okay. Everybody's against this man. All right. And he knows that. All right. But going back to Isaiah 24, and I'll read verse 6 again. Therefore hath the curse devoured the earth. All right. And they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men left. All right. Because this place has to be cleansed. All right, that's going into these nuclear missiles. All right, this place has to be cleaned up. All right, but first, it has to be but first has the one in power has to be put out. Okay, the main source of the issue. All right, the source goes to Esau, Edom. All right, none other. All right, so his society is getting ready to collapse. Okay, all that he has built up was all vanity. All right, he had his time with his buffoonery and foolery. Okay, but now he's getting ready to be put out. All right, because the earth again wasn't made in vain. All right, this man, the earth could not abide with this man in rulership no longer. Okay, and he has to get put out. All right, and that's the way this earth's going to be cleansed. All right, by his blood, because because of the blood that he has shed. All right, and these nuclear missiles are going to be the grand finale. All right. Well, fire is a cleansing agent. Okay, like I just read, in the 5th Isaiah 24 and 5. All right, the earth is defiled, so it has to be cleaned up. Okay, and it begins with the return of Yahweh Bashem Yoshai and the righteous being put in authority. Okay, Sirach 10 and 4. All right, the power of the earth is given the power of the earth is in the hands of the Lord. All right, and in due time, he will set up one that is profitable. All right, profitable for what? For his creation. Esau is not profitable for the Most High's creation. Okay, and going into talents. Okay, the Most High, you're supposed to, make a profit. Okay, for the Most High, not for yourself. All right. When the righteous get put in authority, all right, the earth is going to flourish. Okay. The earth is gonna be singing. Okay. Because again, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. Okay, and how all things are connected, that means the earth is going to rejoice. Okay, because they're going to be freed from their bondage. All right, from this devil. All right, but obviously before that happens, it's going to be a rough transition in power. Okay, because the devil shall come down having great wrath, knowing he have but a short time. Okay, he knows his time is up. All right, so he's going to try the best of his ability to destroy everybody. Okay, it's like a kid. If I can have it, no one can have it. That's his mentality. All right, he is a kid. He's a child. All right. And he doesn't deserve the throne. All right. So that's why he's going to be cast down. All right. But hey, Lord's one is edifying. And as always, want to give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. And peace and blessings to the whole collective Israel. Shalom.